everyone, this is Sonia. I'm a LinkedIn coach for businesses and professionals. Today I'm going to show you exactly my tips that my clients use to job search using LinkedIn. This is part of our job search series, so if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. Let's get started. So the first tip I have for you is to use the search bar on LinkedIn to see if hiring managers and recruiters are posting about any open positions. So the reason to do this is that you can directly reach out to these individuals after you've applied. When you apply to roles directly from LinkedIn, you may not always have that point of contact. A role may just be posted without the recruiter or the hiring manager within the post. So unless you do a deep dive research, you won't be able to find them. So this is a good way to get in contact with the hiring manager or recruiter who posted for the role. So what you want to do is head over to linkedin.com, type in hiring, because that's commonly used when hiring managers or recruiters post about a job opening that they have. And then you want to type in the role that you're looking for. So for this example, we'll use software engineer. So we have that up. Now we want the location next to it. Because when you type in hiring and software engineers, they'll give you posts from all over the world. And we don't want that. So we'll put in NYC. And then hit the post button so you can see if a hiring manager or recruiter has posted about it. So we already have a lot of search, so about 49 pages worth of it. So what we can do is sort by posted by, date posted, author, industry, and things like that. So we don't want anything that's more than a month old. And that's because usually roles that are posted a month ago, maybe they filled it already, or maybe they're already in interviews. So it's hard to get past the process if they're too old. So what you want to look at is maybe the past week. So hit show results. So we have a bunch of them. So here's one from Glossier. They're hiring a staff software engineer. So I would first like this post, and then I would go and apply here. Let's see if Mackenzie is a hiring manager or not, or if she's a recruiter. So it looks like Mackenzie is a technical recruiter. So after I applied to the role, I would reach out to her and let her know that I applied. If she can give me any information on, what the process is. And things like that, just to get her attention. And she'll probably post about future roles, so I also want to connect with her or follow her for future roles. So I can follow or connect if she doesn't accept my request. So the second tip is related to the first tip. So again, we're going to be using the search function, but this time we're going to be searching for people. So we're going to type in "we're hiring." And this time we're not going to go to posts, but we're going to go to people. So as you can see, we have a bunch of results for "we are hiring." So you'll have hiring managers, CEOs, and recruiters. They're all using "we're hiring" on their headline. So what that means is now you know companies that are looking to hire. You can search this by location by only looking at people in your area. So let's do New York, United States. So these are all the companies that are hiring right now. So Drone Deploy is hiring. What else? Illuminous is hiring. So now I know there's a bunch of companies here that are hiring. Affirm is hiring. So I would visit, let's say, her profile. She's a recruiter for Affirm. So what you can do is go to Affirm's website, apply to a role, and let her know that you applied to the role. So because these people that have their headlines as "we are hiring," they're looking for people to fill the roles. That's why they're letting you know. So you can reach out. You can engage with her on posts and things like that. This just gives you a good idea of who's hiring in the industry. So for tip number 3, we're going to look at this one hashtag in particular that is commonly used when hiring managers are posting about jobs and even recruiters. This hashtag is hiring. So we're going to type in "we're hiring" and then to find the hashtag posts And there you go, hiring. As you can see, you can follow the hashtag. So I would recommend following the hashtag and seeing, what gets posted here. The only problem with this is you can't really filter by location. So you may get results that are in California, in New York, maybe in another country like India or something. But what you can do is sort it by recent and see some of the people that are hiring. So it looks like Prasanna is hiring, and he's a technical director at Rubrik. So let's see where that is located. So this is in San Jose, California. So if I wanted to apply to Rubrik, I would apply and then reach out to Prasanna because he's hiring, he's posting about it. I would also engage with his contacts to build rapport. Yeah, so go ahead and follow that hashtag hiring. So the fourth tip is to follow companies that you may be interested in working for. So let's say I want to work for DoorDash, and more specifically in their marketing department. So I'm going to go to DoorDash's page on LinkedIn, and then I want to go to people. Now I'm going to look for marketing. So now it shows me all the people that work in DoorDash that are in marketing. So there are 4,374 employees. So I would go through and add a few of them, to any person that I have any common interest, so I can strike up a conversation. Because the end goal from here is to get a referral for a company, a potential role within marketing department. The end goal is to build networking connections here. So you don't just want to randomly add every single person. And you should try to focus on adding people that you have shared connections. So Suzanne and I have 10 shared connections. So she would be a person maybe I connect with because we have so many mutual connections already. Or David, who I have 4 connections with. So look for people that you have shared connections with. If you have a smaller network, this all may come to no shared connections. So in that case, what you want to do is sort by the university you went to. So let's say I attended Arizona State. So, oops, they're not showing me. Let me reload this and then go back to it again. It does that when you try to do marketing and then the state. So let's hit Arizona State University first, and then type in marketing. So these people went to Arizona State, and they're in marketing. So let's look at Alexandria's profile. Yep, she graduated from Arizona, and she's marketing executive at DoorDash. So what I would do is when I message her, I want to mention that we both graduated from the same university. And that's how we can get the conversation started. Because or else I don't have many connections with these people. So the next best way is to do it based on, where we went to school, just to build that rapport. So I would send them a customized message mentioning that we went to the same school. What you don't want to do here is you don't want to add recruiters. So you don't want to search for recruiters or things like that, because that's what everyone is doing. And that's not what you want to do. Recruiters get inundated with so many requests that they don't end up not even answering some of these requests. But instead, you want to go to the team members, the people who actually make the decision on who comes on board and who doesn't. And this is a good way to do it. It also helps you get a feel for the company culture. So let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 5 is to create job alerts. So head over to the jobs tab right here. Type in marketing, or let's say software engineer. Let's say I'm looking for a role in software engineering. So software engineer, and now what I want to do at the top is job alert off. So I want to turn on job alert for this, and it'll tell you whether you want daily and you want to get notified via email notifications or email and notifications. So what I would do is hit notifications, because if it's reminding you daily, getting a daily email for it is kind of annoying. So instead, let's do daily. And why we want to do daily is also because studies have shown that if you apply within the first 24 hours of a job posting, you are more likely to receive a response. That's why we want to get a daily alert, and it'll show you jobs that are posted within the last 24 hours. And it'll alert you every single day of that. So try to apply to these roles as early as possible. And you can set up as many job alerts as you like. Let's move on to the next tip. So tip number 6 is to make sure your profile is optimized. So what I see a lot of people doing is their headline will be looking for an opportunity. That's not an optimized profile. No one is searching for someone who's looking for any opportunity. So what you want to do is you can go to my website, soniabegum.com. And you can go and download 10x your LinkedIn profile with this guide, or you can pay $10 and get the ultimate LinkedIn checklist. And both of these will teach you how to optimize your profile. I also have coaching sessions for that, so if you'd like to sign up for that, you can schedule a call here. But this is a free way to do it, and these are very cheap ways to do it. So make sure your profile is optimized, and that will help you kind of get some recruiters to reach out to you and things like that for jobs that they're looking to fill. Thank you all for watching. I hope these tips were helpful. These tips are part of our job search series. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the like button, and we'll be posting more content soon. Bye.